if somebody ukata my hair, so he's not getting money.
But the lesson is learned.
Yeah, but
no, why don't you take my phone and say, when you have money, please,
sister.
but I think
I'm not your friend.
Exactly. So it's better because you are gaining something rather than uksikinwele. And
the driver has humanity after all.
No,
if
he doesn't.
He could have taken my phones up, so he knows phone by
We were discussing this with Bolt driver Bendikwele Izolo. He was like, lo guy was not supposed to do that. Instead of cutting inwele, bekufanele babenze arrangement. But okay, fine, let me take your phones. Okanye, let me take your phone, and then after 3 days, niyayithengisa if anizoyikhulula.
What do you mean, man? At first, why do you request mali?
You request
from the word go.
You request because it's either you request to ugeza. That's number 1. Number 2, you request because unethemba lalo uyakuye, and then now it happens that the person you are going to disappoint. What do you do?
I think because even if you're going to someone else, you should have an option B.
Oh, you do not have.
So what's going
to happen? You don't have.
Cut my hair.
Now you do not have option B.
Hence, I'm saying before you even request, you should think twice. Okay, but what if she's not gonna pay?
Yeah, I mean, you
do not have.
Gonna fight with the Bolt driver.
Uber
you
drivers,
cancel the trip even if it's very important.
Bona, they make it easy, ne? So if you say Uguti, masfiga lapaya, the person is going to come and give us the money. The driver will wait and lock the doors and say, okay, we're going to wait for the person. And then we are Uguti, no man, it's 30 minutes after Lomuntagafiki, it's 1 hour Lomuntagafiki, and the people are requesting.
You have to cancel those trips.
I'm not here for you. At the end of the day, they learned, man. I mean, if Bolt drivers start doing this, everyone will learn. Go to you. Kabanga bazokati Brazilian yami le ngifebe le
you're not gonna strong word. We are live.
Yeah, but so like they're going to learn. Go to these people are at work. They are here to make means. So why would you do that? Because at first, when Bolt drive, like when women passengers didn't have money, they would sleep with Bolt drivers as payment.
Yes.
Yes. Did you do that?
I've never heard of such.
I've never requested dingena mali. And then this also left Twitter buzzing because there's one comment and ibonayo apa iti serves them right. I mean, why request when you know you do not have money? Exactly. Those drivers risk their lives, leave their places to collect you. Lina, I do the same.
Indeed.
But what are you gaining from cutting one's hair?
You are not gaining anything, but it's a lesson for that individual.
No, we won't learn no lesson because not so long ago there are 2 ladies or 1 lady, I'm not really sure, obeye a salon and then she failed to pay. Wabuya umnini salon wa cut her off the hair, and then after that we South Africans offered to buy her weave. Even now people are offering to buy them clothes and weaves. So what lesson apa efundokayo? Because there's nothing.
No, buy them weaves.
Buying them weaves, okay. I'm not sure about that. You understand? Because Lord Driver Law is trying to teach us as South Africans to be responsible individuals. So if I'm gonna make a mess and rely on South Africa, what kind of a country are we?
Now what I'm saying is, this person, Uyaba Humiliator, cuts off the hair. It's not like he's getting back the money. No.
Yeah, why don't you take? It will teach them the next time. But
guys, asibonanga nobuso.
Ubuso bani?
Their faces. They were hiding their faces.
Yeah, exactly. We don't need to see them.
Bolt driver lona. Rather than taking something as a wuya at the end of the day, so then we would understand in Dogba, no, really, back. But now akagainanga anything over humiliating.
What would you take from someone who doesn't have a lousy
Take the phone. Take it.
No, a phone is a property of someone. You can go to jail for stealing.
You're not gonna sell it, and then you know what? After 3 days, I'm gonna sell this phone or after 2 days. When
So communicate kanjani? You take my phone. How am I going to communicate with her?
That's a lot of
You're making it more complex. Yena, he had one solution: cut off their hair, because
And
that
then
hair
just live.
they spent money on doing that
Yeah,
hair.
exactly.
Maybe now, maybe he achieved his, his
Goal,
goal.
his plan.
Am I right? Well, that day to say, okay, I made enough money. Na babanye, they don't have money. Let me at least make an example and show
Cut.
people out there, as Uber drivers, Tina, like we are at work here. If umuntu yeza in
You
your
have to
shop and
respect.
takes something without paying, what are we going to take? Their phone.
How are you gonna communicate?
they'll make a plan, they'll take your number.
Angithi now, cutting hair is making a plan.
For who?
Cutting hair.
What are you gaining out of it?
He's
Yeah,
not
he
gaining
gained
any.
nothing,
Yes,
but he taught them
but
a lesson.
exactly.
Then,
Do you know
Mama-
Guti, right now, because of that video, many people are scared to request without money.
Man,
No.
that was a lesson learned.
Exactly.
To people
It's
who
not the-
uses their mind
No,
capacity.
guys,
Yes,
it's
yes.
not the
Scared.
first.
Unlike anyone who doesn't upstairs does not work
It's
from
not the
home.
first one. Ngoku siva something similar to this. Other drivers, bakluli bags or anything. It's not the first one, but still people request without money.
So when do you support abantu ba request abanye
Manana,
number?
I don't support it. I do not support it. But
So
what
they
I'm
are
saying
wrong. Those
is,
girls were wrong.
those girls were wrong. Even the driver was wrong.
No.
The driver was wrong. Why cut off inwena zabanye bantwana and ubafake ku social media rather than making means? And it when the problem is uvuke endlini usithi you wanna go and work.
Yes.
Now le 100 rand nants, what do? You cut off someone's hair because of this 100 rand.
Exactly.
You're not gonna get it at the end of the day, Mos.
But a lesson has been learned. Angithi mawuya jail.
Who learned that lesson? Because Tina, we didn't.
If you do crime, you go to jail. That's the lesson that you
Maqanda
get.
said jail, and then we'll understand.
I think normal people know they will learn the lesson.
Who? Because
Normal
what I'm
people.
saying,
You,
Pel,
us.
it's been going ayiqala ukwenzeka. Nini ever since Bolt started, we've been hearing cases like
Ay,
this,
man.
but
Which
still
means
people
those
continue.
people are not abnormal upstairs because
People
there can't be a
exactly.
continuation of like this. I mean, you've mentioned earlier on and then now today you wake up and do the same thing. You don't pay, but now there's something wrong.
I
upstairs.
remember
You are not
this
normal.
guy. I remember this Bolt driver telling us that he was once robbed, ne? Ugel requestile, and then they went to a final destination. Ati ugel, okay, fine, I'm coming back, ne? Tingele endlini to take your money.
Collect the money.
Was she back? Ne? So this driver is like, oh, I saw kakati back yakich uishil, ne? After some time, ugele ngafiki, ne? Xa sithi uyajonga kule bag yo ngamadlakadlaka.
Yabona ukuthi what are these guys facing out
You
there?
see why this Uber driver decided to cut the lady's hair.
I mean-
Because that was a strategy. She knew exactly what there's nothing in that bag.
Abafazi basi.
That's how cruel
Women
people,
are.
not women.
Women.
People.
Have you
No,
ever had a story
Guys,
of
they
a man
also
not
carry
paying?
bags. It could have been a man.
Okay, rather
very request.
than not
Zokunda,
paying,
Chisco.
no, rather than not paying, ne, what they do is request and then mawufika vele kanti bafuna ukubamba inkunzi.
And
Okay.
eyenkunzi, besides eyenkunzi, have you ever had a scandal yokuthi umjita requested and did not pay?
We've never
remember.
had that.
It's
We've
only
never
women
had that.
because
But
you guys
at the end of
you
the
have
day, yeah, it's
angithi nina
wrong.
nina alternative
There's
ways
no
of
way we
paying.
can-
No, I remember there's this gay
So, and by
guy.
the way, guys, it's time on our side. It's time for us to go to an ad break. I know the topic is shoo. It's not about to end, but you not knows no more kids. So if you just joined us, you are missing out. But by the way, stay tuned because we'll be back in a moment.